Hi everyone. The session 35 discusses RNA, another important nucleic acid. We have already seen in the session 34 the structure and basic functions of DNA. So now what is RNA? The full form of it, ribose nucleic acid. There are many types of RNA, but the important types are messenger, ribosomal and transfer RNA. Each is having different functions in protein synthesis. The RNA molecule is basically composed of phosphoric acid and pentose sugar and some cyclic bases containing nitrogen. It is similar to DNA, but there are differences. One thing that it has beta D ribose in its as the sugar moiety. In the DNA it had deoxyribose sugar, but here it has ribose sugar, that is beta D ribose, and the bases present in DNA, you remember, adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Here instead of thymine you have uracil. Adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. This is the difference between DNA and RNA. So how nucleotide is made up of sugar, and you add nucleobase, any one of those four, and you add phosphate, you will get nucleotide. And these are the bases, purine and pyrimidine bases. Purine bases adenine and guanine. Pyrimidine bases can be cytosine and uracil. Remember, the base which is present in DNA but not in RNA is thymine. The one which is present in RNA but not in DNA is uracil. And this is how RNA is made up of. Remember, RNA is single stranded. It is not double helix structure. So if you remember, DNA, it was made up of two strands came together through hydrogen bonding. But here the base pairing will be different. That's why it doesn't come closer to form hydrogen bond and form double strand. This is a single strand one. So these are the bases. Phosphate and sugar you have here, and the backbone which is made up of sugar and phosphates. There is a difference between DNA and RNA. You can see the base, the one which is present in DNA is thymine, and that present in RNA is uracil. And the structure, as I already told you, this is a double helix structure, but this is single stranded structure. These are some of the importance of RNA. You should know RNA is synthesized whenever required by DNA, and the main function of RNA is to regulate protein synthesis. So it facilitates the translation of DNA into protein. That's what. Function as adapter molecule in protein synthesis, serves as messenger between DNA and ribosomes. They are the carrier of genetic information in all living cells. It promotes the ribosomes to choose the right amino acid which is required in building up of new proteins in the body. So it regulates the protein sequencing. These are the importance of messenger and transfer and ribosomal RNA. Messenger RNA carries genetic information of DNA for the protein synthesis from nucleus to ribosome in the form of genetic code. Ribosomal RNA combines with proteins to form ribosomes, and transfer RNA acts as the adapter molecule. It carries amino acid and drops it to a particular location by recognizing codon and on messenger RNA with its anticodon. Please go through this, some of the important videos in YouTube, so that you can understand this better. Anyway, from the examination point of view, board examination, you can remember only this much, not necessary to remember the function of each type of RNA, but it's always good if you know something better. It should be helpful for competitive examination. So as it goes out of syllabus, I don't discuss it here in the e-content, but please read this. These are very interesting. How RNA exactly works, what are the different roles of RNA in regulating the protein sequence. So these are some of the references. Please go through this and go through the interesting videos available on YouTube. Thank you for watching.